Hello there and Happy New Year, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for January 2022. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are turned on. Alright, Taurus, let's get started. Tell me about Taurus in January of 2022, Spirit. Under consciousness, I have present power. Under cycle, status quo. And cycle, transformation. Okay. Taurus, so you're in the process of transformation right now. And that is going to be the status quo for January. You're in your present power right now that there's something you're learning that's really powerful. And while this transformation isn't happening overnight or quickly, January it might feel a little stagnant, like you made a lot of progress, and then January maybe drags a little more than, say, December or November, or sometime earlier. And I feel like some of it is hesitation too. Like, you know you have a path forward here, but like this bridge, you can't see the end. You don't know where it ends. This path here ends at water. So, and she's standing here and it looks like she has a scroll. So there's knowledge, but she's like looking back one last time before moving up the bridge and stepping into the next phase. But your present power puts you kind of a step above the average person with this process. Let's find out some more. Tell me more about Taurus in January, Spirit. Tell me, what else is going to happen for Taurus in January? Unicorn, purity. Frog spirit, renewal. Foggy bog, patience. And willow spirit, flexibility. Ooh, flexibility. Okay. For some reason I took that word kind of just a little bit harshly. All right, so Taurus, your present power is about your purity, and you're coming more and more in touch or in tune with the purity of your own soul, of your own heart, and what that means, how that shows, how to use it, or how to bring that forth and not having your purity used against you, but using it in your as part of your present personal power for this transformation, to move to the next stage in your life, in your spiritual development. But I feel like you're learning that your purity is your power, not your weakness. And it has a very renewing sense of renewal, because you don't have to be so afraid anymore. However, Spirit is saying you do need to be patient. Like I said, status quo for January. January, you're learning about your personal power. And while that is happening, there's a sense that you're ready to move to the next, like you think you're ready to move on, but there's still more to learn. There's still more to enjoy as far as this renewal. Learning to carry this purity with you, this unicorn, as a part of who you are in everyday life, versus it just kind of showing up in times where you need extra help. So the patience comes in because the whole month, I think, is just going to kind of be focused on that, but you need to be flexible, because sometimes it's easy to get into the kind of put your head down and go forward. And I think that Spirit is saying that you need to be flexible in how you move through this, even though you may want to just put your horns down and stampede. That's not what's going to do it. The transformation must happen in its own time, and you must be ready, and you have to stop looking back and checking, and making sure it's time to move forward. With that open, pure heart, and with your power as your new transformed self. So there's like a mini transformation so that you can step through this portal or go into the next phase for a full transformation. So that's where patience and flexibility comes in. All right, let's find out some more. Tell me more about Taurus in January, Spirit. What else is going to happen for Taurus in January, Spirit? The Moon. Ace of Cups. The Lovers. Page of Pentacles. And Five of Cups. Okay. All right, so I want to say that the illusion that you have about purity and your power, your personal power, is just that. And what this renewal and this transformation is about, understanding these things in their true capacity versus what you in your own head have assigned these ideas. So as you're learning and growing and embracing, because with purity there's like an innocence or a sense of vulnerability, and that's why that key stays hidden, or it doesn't come out in you very often, because the illusion that it is a weakness has been dominant in your mind. Now, I feel like with your understanding changing, you really love the idea of turning this into your power and using that to better yourself, to get the things that you want and need, to manifest. And with the Lovers here, I feel like this is about a union under divine guidance of these two sides of yourself, because there's like two sides here. You're standing in the middle of your personal power, your two sides, masculine, feminine, dark, light. There's a new love and understanding and appreciation for this, and I think it connects you spiritually anyway and reconnects you with your purity. And there's also there's the two kind of towers here in the moon, and then there's the wild dog and the regular dog. So there's this balance of your wild side, your tame side, your masculine, your feminine, your dark, your light. And it makes for a new perspective, and you're seeking out answers or seeking new ideas or new ways to be or act, because you're feeling more balanced and centered and strong in your own personal power. The Five of Cups here, there's a sense of, while Spirit is asking you to be flexible and patient, there's also, and you're looking for answers now, let's say towards the end of the month here, and you're seeking things, and you've got this new appreciation for who and what you are, and what you can do and be. But because this still needs more time and you need to be a little bit more flexible, there's a sense of missing out, the fear of missing out, or a fear of losing something before, or leaving your grasp or your where you're at. Like you're only going to be in this phase for so long, and you're going to miss something. But what you don't see is that these two cups are still upright and they're standing behind you. So while you want to move forward, you have some better understanding of who you are, what you can do, what you're about, there's still something that needs to be worked through or worked on, and needs to be flexible on how you deal with it or your perception of it, and not worry so much that you're going to miss something, or that this type of thinking is only going to last so long and you'll go back to old ways, or something along those lines. But that's not what's happening here. This is transformation. You will be closer to your higher self, or there's no losing the ground you've gained here. It's going to change and transform, and you're going to be flexible on what it means. And so don't be too sad. Don't worry, and don't cry over spilt milk, essentially. And go with the flow, go with the speed, be flexible about how information is brought in, be patient when you do understand something on how to apply that, or what to do with that information once you understand it. So let's get one final message from Spirit for Taurus, please. One final message for Taurus for January. Okay, that one flipped over. That's the artwork. It says intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. So, yes, So there could be that sense of loss. Maybe you feel like you've lost touch with your intuition. That's simply not true. It's still there. I think it's in the middle of transforming as well. And that's why Spirit is asking you to be flexible and patient, because your intuition, while you're changing and growing in your present power and your purity and your innocence, it's growing and changing to match that, so that you can see and perceive in that state of mind versus a smaller, more closed state of mind. All right, Taurus, I think that's all the messages I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And also, I did a yearly reading for you for 2022, so be sure to check that out. Otherwise, may the cosmos bring you love and light. Namaste.